We are live. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to HDiiTV. You're now rocking with your boy. Got a full docket tonight. If you're reading the title, you're probably wondering what's the change is going to be. We're going to get to it. What up, Bear? Make sure y'all hit that like button when you come in. If you're new here, subscribe. You can also hit that bell to select all to receive upcoming notifications. If you do love the content, you can donate to the page by Super Chat or Cashapp or Zelle. Cashapp and Zelle is in my description box. And you also can leave a super thanks. What's up, Nerdy Blue? MDT was good. Mr. CM23 was popping. Blessings to you too. Also, we have merchandise. You guys can go to the description box, hit the link to the merchandise store. You guys can buy hats, shirts, shoes, and it's the welcome to HDiiTV. You know, support your boy, support the page. You also can sign up to the Patreon. The Patreon basically is $3 a month. We give you different type of news and all type of things. Also, you know, share the page to everybody. What's up, T-Mo, man? $2 donation. Appreciate it, sir. Salute to you, too. Make sure y'all go to T-Mo TV's page, man. He got something going over there. Make sure you subscribe to MDT as well. Also, to Jag Sports, Jose Rodriguez. Salute, man. Now, the changes to the page, wanted to let everybody know. This page is strictly going to be about sports and news on sports and everything. My other channel, which is the DZ Report, I haven't been over there in a while. It's been some months. I'm going to start putting movie reviews and manga and cartoons, different type of things I watch, movies, is all going to be on that page. That's going to start soon. Patreon, guys, you're going to get everything. You're going to get raw and uncut. I'm going to start shooting videos for the Patreon. And I'm still going to just share you guys different links to news stories like I've been doing in the Patreon. My schedule has been hectic. It's been real crazy. So I'm going to start cutting back on a lot of things. I'm debating on doing all-day football. Might not do all-day football. What I might do is I might talk about the games as they've gone. Just do a recap on it. Talk about it. It's gonna be a while before I really have everybody up here on the panel again. I'll probably do it on the DZ Report. We'll do our panel thing up here. You know, I'll probably keep it like this for a little bit. But Patreons, you guys will keep getting links to different news stories. I find something interesting that I want you guys to actually look at. Like, we got something up where a dude's best friend invited him over for a sleepover and just shot him in the back. That's some crazy stuff there. And you'll get the raw and cut over there. Now, I got the page Rumble. Rumble is going to be for my news stuff. It's on rumble.com and it's welcome to HDiiTV. I'm going to put all my news stuff over there. This page is going to be strictly like music, me putting my music on here or talking about hip hop stuff, and also talking about sports mainly. So my music and sports is mainly going to be on this channel. I also got a SoundCloud. I got music over there. You guys can go check that out. I'm gonna be dropping something new soon. You guys will see it. So that's what's gonna happen. So I just want to let you guys know. I'm gonna post the link to my other channel if I got it in here. I don't know if I got it in here. I don't have it in here, but let me see something. Hold on, I'm finna post it for you guys. I'm gonna post the other channel. Let's see. All right, there go the other channel. The link is in the description, is right here in the comment section. If you haven't subscribed to it, go subscribe to it. You know. So that'll work. Yeah, Jordan Love just got paid 4 years, $212 million. Yeah, we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about that. I mean, if you and Scrub want to do it, Jose, that's fine. I'm too busy right now, and I got a lot of stuff I'm trying to do. I'm trying to finish up some music. I'm trying to finish this last album for the year, so I could finish the trifecta. And I'm gonna be doing other stuff. But I'm gonna recap the games, guys, at the end of the night. Make sure y'all follow Jose and Scrub at their channels. So that's good. That's the news that's gonna be happening. So that's what it get. Okay, you got it. HD, you got bars. Yeah, check out the Lyveboy music. We got the Lyveboy music playlist. I also got a SoundCloud. It's in the description box, Diesel. You can look at it. Yeah, I got bars. I got a whole section of Lyveboy music. Go on there and listen. It's in the playlist. Check out the playlist and get to going. Now, yeah, go ahead. It's in the playlist. Also on SoundCloud. Now, so that's basically it, guys. That's basically the changes to the page that we're gonna make. Because I got a lot of stuff I gotta do, and there's other things I want to do. All day football is fun. But I'm working extra hours at work. They've been hitting me up with extra hours, and plus I want to do some other things. So it's a lot of stuff that I got to do. But I mean, it's fun. But I'll come on and I'll do a recap. You know, talk to you guys. But having the panel is going to be a little while. We'll probably do a lot of the panel stuff on the DZ report. We'll probably do it over there. On this channel, I'll probably keep it like this for a little bit. So, So yeah, now next on the docket, what I wanted to talk about. Rickea's new shoe deal. Rickea Jackson, everybody knows the beautiful Rickea Jackson out of Tennessee. Out of Tennessee doing her thing, beautiful young woman. She's doing her thing with the Sparks. She's finally gotten some playing time, and finally they're putting the ball in her hands. So Rickea Jackson basically makes history with the new shoe deal. She was selected, of course, by the Sparks with the number 4 pick, 2024 WNBA draft, and she has signed her new shoe deal that makes her a company first. Now, she's made history. Now, she is signing a deal with Skechers, making her the first WNBA athlete in the brand's history. Now, being the first WNBA player to join the Skechers roster is an incredible feeling, Jackson said. And that was according to Boardroom. The brand is a rising star in the sports world. Last NBA season, the company signed Joel Embiid for his MVP campaign with the Philadelphia 76ers, New York Knicks All-Star Julius Randle, and Los Angeles Clippers standout Terrence Mann. So now you see her basically in the kicks, looking beautiful as always. Rickea is not only a rising star in the WNBA with a bright future in the sport, but she also believes in the brand and loves Skechers on and off court product. Greg Smith, Skechers Vice President of Product Development and Merchandising, said Jackson was a star for the Tennessee Volunteers, earning 2 first-team All-SEC nods to end her career. Averaging over 20 points per game in her final year, Jackson was viewed as one of the most prolific scorers in the draft class. Her rookie season got off to a slow start, but Jackson has the talent and charisma to become a star in the Los Angeles market. And now she has a shoe deal. So this is great news by Rickea Jackson. The thing about Rickea Jackson is Rickea Jackson has been coveted as being probably the best player out the draft because she had the most skill. She could dribble the ball, go left to right, great post game, knows how to hit that elbow shot, pull up jumper. She can also defend the wing very good, very underrated. She can also make passes. So she was already coveted as being the most pro ready of anybody. That was even including Caitlin. And Angel Reese. I said before the draft she would be the best player in the draft. I said Caitlin would be the most popular and entertaining player to watch, but I said Angel Reese would have the most impact out of everyone. And I would have taken Angel Reese first. If Indiana didn't have the first pick, I would have taken Angel Reese first. I said that from the beginning. But Rickea Jackson is somebody who doesn't get talked about, and I think was done a disservice by Kurt, because when Cam Brink was in, they were trying to put everything focused on Cam Brink, had Rickea coming off the bench, which was kind of dumb to me. I would have started both of them at the same time. But now Kirk is getting the hang of actually using her. We'll see what the second half of the season brings us. And we don't know. We just saw Angel Reese be selected for Unrivaled. We could get Rickea Jackson in Unrivaled. They only showed us 10 players. It's a total of 30 players that's going to be in the league. So we're going to see if Rickea is one of those people for Unrivaled. They've been doing a little thing on Unrivaled where you have to guess the next person by seeing what they post, and then you have to go tag that person. So we're going to see. But this is big for Rickea. I'm proud of her. She doesn't get the love that she deserves, because all we've been talking about is Angel or Caitlin and Angel. We haven't really shown anybody in the draft class. Also Cam Brink. We kind of haven't really given all of them their flowers. Rickea is a beast. And like I said, I think she's going to be the best player out of this draft, but I think Angel is the most impactful. Do I think she can win championships? I believe she can. I just don't know if it's going to be with this coach. Some people said that the Sky should have took Rickea over Camilla. A lot of people wanted Rickea. Some people said Rickea with Angel would have been a lot better, but I kind of like Camilla with Teaspoon and Angel, because Camilla needs that type of people around her. Rickea, I take as a person who can flourish anywhere. Like, she could flourish in a big market and she could be the focal point of a team if she's allowed to be that focal point. But if you're going to just, not use her how you need to use her, then it's like, what are we doing? But she's very terrific. If you guys haven't seen her, make sure you go watch her WNBA highlights. Also, go watch her highlights at Tennessee. She used to be on the team with Jordan Horston, who plays with Seattle. They were a great tandem together at Tennessee. I'm going to check the comment section. MDT HD, you see LeBron holding that flag like a Captain America. No, I'm watching it now. I'm watching the Paris thing now. I gotta record it, the open ceremony. I'm finna watch it now. I worked all day, MDT. Congrats to Rickea on her shoe, dude. Yeah, man, congrats to Detroit's homegrown. Man, I'm proud of Rickea. Rickea deserves it. She deserves everything that comes her way. She really does. She's really a good person, very big heart, everything. I just don't know about her being managed by Rock Nation, because I don't really like Rock Nation like that. I don't believe Rock Nation knows how to manage people or build people up, So we'll see how that goes. Yep, salute to her. That ain't how you spell her name, MDT, but okay. What's up, AB? Yeah, for real, I agree. MDT, this is how you spell Rickea, dog. Let me help you out. Let me help you out. That's how you spell Rickea. You say a Rickea and you done butchered the girl name. Done butchered her name up. But congrats to her, man. I mean, that's dope. But I'm with AB, man. I think they'll be fine. Coaches need to coach better. I agree. I really agree. Now, congrats to Miss Rickea, the beautiful Rickea. Now, here's the news everybody been waiting for me to talk about. Everybody's been wanting me to talk about this all day. Now, Jordan Love and Tuna Fish get 2 new deals. Now, let's talk about Tuna Fish first. He lands a 4-year, $212.4 million extension with $167 million guaranteed. Okay. Hold on. Okay, here we go. First came Jared Goff of the Detroit Lions, then Trevor Lawrence of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Now Tua Tagovailoa of the Miami Dolphins has become, the most recent quarterback to get paid this offseason. The market continues to boom as the Dolphins gave their signal caller a 4-year, $212.4 million extension with $167 million in guarantees on Friday. CBS Sports lead NFL insider Jonathan Jones confirms. Tuna Fish new AAV of $53.1 million makes him the 3rd highest paid quarterback in the NFL behind Lawrence and Joe Burrow. That $53.1 million number is a record for the most money averaged in a 4-year contract. And of course, is the largest contract in Dolphins franchise history. Now, the highest paid QBs in the NFL, you got Trevor Lawrence with $55 million averaging per year, total value $275 million. Joe Burrow, $55 million and $275 million is his total. Tuna Fish is $53.1 million. Total value is $212.4 million. Jared Goff, $53 million and $212 million is the total value. Justin Herbert is $52.5 million, $262.5 million. Now, Tuna Fish, who turned 26 in March, was selected with the number 5 overall pick in the 2020 NFL Draft out of Alabama. He is 32-19 as the Dolphins starter and made the Pro Bowl last season after leading the league in passing yards. Tuna Fish was also the NFL's passer rating leader in 2022. He's improved upon his games won as a starter, passing yards and touchdowns thrown in each NFL season, and now Miami is tying itself to him for the next 4 years. Tuna Fish announced his contract news himself with a video on social media.
What's up, guys? Tua here. Got some breaking news for you guys. Although I never break any news, this is the first time for me. Just wanted to say that I agreed to a contract extension with the Miami Dolphins. Just want to give a big shout out to Mr. Ross. Want to thank Chris Greer, Brandon Shore for working endlessly on this deal. Want to thank Mike McDaniel for believing in me. Want to thank all my other coaches as well. I also want to give a big shout out to my teammates for believing in me, for also supporting me throughout this process. And then I also want to thank the fans as well. Fins up.
So that was Tuna Fish. Now, in 2023, he completed a career high 69.3% of his passes, became the first Dolphins quarterback to lead the NFL in passing since Dan Marino with 4,624 yards and threw a career high 29 touchdowns. However, Miami did struggle with stiff competition this past year. He went 1-5 against eventual playoff teams in the regular season and then threw for 199 yards, 1 touchdown and 1 interception in the 26-7 wild card loss to the Kansas City Chiefs. In his career, Tuna Fish is 6-14 versus playoff teams. Let me repeat this. In his career, Tuna Fish is 6-14 versus playoff teams. Still, there's no doubt that he has improved each season. The hiring of head coach Mike McDaniel has been beneficial for Tuna Fish, as has been the acquisition of star pass catcher Tyreek Hill. The former Chief has finished inside the top 2 of receiving yards in both of his seasons with the Dolphins. The next quarterbacks up for big extensions are likely Jordan Love of the Packers, which it has just now been done, and Dak Prescott of the Dallas Cowboys. Now, what do we think about this? I'm going to get to Jordan Love's contract right after this, after I break down this Tuna Fish crap. Thanks, Rickea. I mean, yeah, man, don't butcher the beautiful queen's name now. Blessings still the king. Tuna Fish just needs to stay healthy. Stay healthy, okay. I talked about tuna on my live. Okay, make sure y'all go to Jose's page and look that up. Tuna Fish with the can. Yep. Dolphins need to be more balanced offense this year. I agree. He's also on injury from retirement. Yeah, I agree. Now, Tuna Fish. What do I think about the contract? My thing is, what has he really proven? This is a man who struggled to stay healthy early in his career. He put up all these pretty numbers due to the offense that they're running. They're running like a running gun style type of offense. Getting the ball to Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill to me, made him better than what he is. Against the tough teams, We've seen him struggle. I take Miami as a team. If they don't get home field advantage, they're going to struggle. They are not a good road team. They've added some pieces to defense, so I believe the defense will be better this year. The running game did very well last year. To me, they just have to stay consistent running the ball and giving him time. I want them to limit his passing. I don't want to see Tuna throwing like 35 to 40 times a game. I want to see him throwing between 25 and 30 attempts a game. And then they give the ball to a chain, let a chain do his thing in the running game. I think they got another running back, but I wouldn't have extended him. I don't think Tuna Fish has that it factor. I just don't see it. And I know people are going to say, HD, you've been hard on him too much. You look at the numbers. The numbers, the numbers are great. But what's his impact? Is it him or is it Tyreek Hill? Is McDaniel really this good? Or McDaniel is making it because he has a prolific offense with talent on it that can run his offensive sets? But my thing is, I just don't see him taking the Miami Dolphins to where they haven't been since the 70s, which is the Super Bowl. Well, I mean, excuse me, they went to the Super Bowl in the 80s, I believe, with Marino, and they lost. But that's all I'm saying. I just don't see him being that big of a factor. Like all these quarterbacks getting this money. Let's look at this list of quarterbacks. Trevor Lawrence, to me, is overpaid. He shouldn't have got that contract. Joe Burrow shouldn't have got that contract. What have they proven? All of these quarterbacks haven't won an MVP. Lamar Jackson won 2 MVPs, and you know what they said? Oh, he's getting paid too much. Led his team to the playoffs damn near every year, got to the AFC Championship last year, and he's still disrespected. We're over here praising these half in, half out ass mother effers. Jared Goff is at $53,212,000. Jared Goff deserves it. You know why? Because Jared Goff has taken a Lions franchise, took them to the NFC Championship last year. And he got the Rams to an NFC Championship plus a Super Bowl. So Jared Goff has been consistent as far as leading his teams. Joe Burrow went one time, which was a fluke year, and in that fluke year, everybody was hurt. Justin Herbert. Why? Like Herbert, I believe, has generational talent. Justin Herbert, I would take over Trevor Lawrence. I would take him over Tuna Fish. Like, seriously, I would. I would take him over Joe Burrow because out of all of these guys, Justin Herbert hasn't had a good system. The only guy on this list I wouldn't take over Herbert is Goff or Lamar Jackson or Jalen Hurts. I would put them right under there because my list is Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, Jalen Hurts, Jared Goff, Justin Herbert. That's my top 5. Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, Jalen Hurts, Jared Goff, and then I got Justin Herbert. But I don't like this where you got a bunch of no names with it. Joe Burrow, of course, yeah, he got to a Super Bowl, but it mainly was his team. He probably had the best trio of receivers we've seen in a long time. Tuna Fish has benefited from having Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, a chain. Jared Goff, to me, has outplayed a lot of them guys. So that's how I look at it. But I mean, is he worth that? I would have waited. I would have seen what he done this year because they really weren't in a hurry. And if let's say that he don't do good this year, right? Then what? You're stuck with him. That's why I'm saying you should have just played one more year with him and let him test the market. That's what I would have done. What's up, Montrese? If I was the Dolphins, I would have placed his contract. I would have played his contract out. I wouldn't have extended him. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Why couldn't you let his contract go out? Oh, I know why. We got to take care of him. He's the goody two shoes, right? We have to treat him right. He's a game manager. Yeah, he's a game manager. Then pay him game manager money. But everybody's going to say, oh, but you got to go with the market. Y'all didn't go with the market when it came to Deshaun Watson. Oh, I know why. Because y'all said that's an outlier contract, right? Right, I agree. No impact and chokes when the money on the line. What's up, Leo? Not easy to get a good quarterback. Not easy to get a good quarterback. I mean, he's okay, but I'm just saying, how much of it is Tyreek Hill? Because we saw last year when Tyreek Hill got hurt, Tuna Fish looked it real bad. He looked it real bad. In those games Tyreek wasn't playing in, he didn't play that well. And then down the stretch, Josh Allen practically gave them the game against gave them the game. They couldn't capitalize on it. And he's had a tough time going against the blitz. I'm just saying, like, I don't know, man. Is the jury is still out. Justin is okay. I've seen him in college. Okay. He's better than a game manager, but he has a way to go. Is he better than a game manager? I don't know. Because look at it. If you take Tyreek Hill off of that offense, does he put up the same prolific numbers? Does he lead his team the same? Does he make his team better? I don't know if he does. Tua hate is sickening. Diesel, I'm not hating on Tuna Fish, man. Look, Tuna Fish can play. He's an okay quarterback. I just don't think he's a game changer. He's not a game changer to me. To me, he's just an okay quarterback. If y'all run the ball this year, y'all play defense, y'all receivers stay healthy, I could see the Miami Dolphins going far. I could see y'all winning the division. He's good enough to win the division. You don't really have to have a prolific quarterback to win the Super Bowl. We saw with Eli. We saw with Trent Dilfer. We saw with plenty cogs, with plenty of weapons around them win. Eli Manning's not a game changer. He's not a transcendent quarterback. He was just a regular old guy who got lucky in 2 games making some great throws. So you don't have to have somebody who's on that level of a Tom Brady to win a Super Bowl. You just have to have your team and everybody play on one accord to get to one goal, which is the Super Bowl. But I'm not hating on Tuna Fish. You know, I just don't see him as a game-changing guy. Joe is nice. I just don't like the head coach. Plus, his O-line was bad. Yeah, Joe Burrow's great. I mean, he has his arm, but to me, same thing we're talking about with Tyreek. How much of it is the receiving group? Because Jamar Chase and T. Higgins, who wants to be traded, and that defense has really been carrying Joe Burrow. But here's my thing. Why hasn't the Bengals sacrificed their money to build their offensive lineup? That's my thing. He said, that's my quarterback, T.O. boys. Have no problem with it if that's your quarterback. I'm just saying, I don't see game changer. I don't see franchise quarterback. I just see an okay guy who does well with the talent that is great. If his talent around him makes him better, as opposed to him making them better. That's just how I see it. Tuna is accurate, but he does not have a strong arm. Tuna Fish is Chad Pennington. He's another Chad Pennington. Very deadly accurate, struggles at times with the deep ball. But the one thing he can do is, if he can stay healthy these next 4 years, it'll be interesting. Because Aaron Rodgers, I don't believe Aaron Rodgers is going to be the long-term answer. I don't know if he survives the season. Not wishing injury on him, I just don't see him lasting the whole season. Plus, the Dolphins and Bills, the Bills to me, they're going to take a step back. So the Dolphins could beat them. Now the tricky scenario is, what is the New England Patriots going to do? Because this could go one or two ways. The Patriots could mess around and win some games and challenge for the division, or they could be really, really bad. You know? Slim Shady Burrow. Yeah, I saw that. Hilarious. Game manager money is $20 to $30 a year. Game changer should get 50 plus. And that's how I see it, Mr. CM23. I see it like that, but they're not going to admit that. You know that. Come on. You already know. Okay. Now, Packers and Jordan Love agreed to a record 4-year, $220 million contract extension. Now, by the end of last season, it became clear the Green Bay Packers felt they had their next answer at quarterback, and with that, they had to pay their quarterback. Jordan Love had a breakout in the second half of last season and led the Packers not just to the postseason, but to a road playoff win over the Dallas Cowboys. He was one of the hottest quarterbacks in the NFL late last season. So on Friday night, Love and the Packers agreed to a 4-year, $220 million contract extension. According to Yahoo Sports, Jory Epstein, the deal will make Love the highest paid quarterback in NFL history. Love will also receive a $75 million signing bonus as part of the deal, the largest in the NFL history. About $155 million of his deal is fully guaranteed, too. So hours earlier Friday, the Miami Dolphins, of course, reached a deal with Tua, which was $212.4 million extension. Love got the contract extension he earned during that late season streak last fall. He and the Packers agreed to a deal. Love came to OTAs in good faith, but then sat out training camp practice as the extension was finalized. The deal is done. Now the Packers can see how far Love can take them. So now Jordan Love is the highest paid QB in the league, in the NFL, basically what they're saying. Now, the Packers and Love have had an unusual path. The team took Love in the first round of the 2020 NFL Draft. despite having Aaron Rodgers. Rodgers went on to win 2 MVPs after Love was drafted, and Love waited his turn. Finally, the Packers traded Rodgers and gave Love a shot. Love's rookie deal was running out, so the Packers had to get creative on his contract. So he got a 1-year extension worth up to $22.5 million and $13.5 million guaranteed. Love struggled through the first 7 games of last season, then took off. Suddenly, he looked like a future star, and the Packers had to figure out his contract situation again. The extension gets Love in line with the rest of the NFL's top-end starting quarterbacks. There is some risk involved, considering Love still has just 18 career regular season starts. But the Packers had to be excited about what they saw last season. Through 7 games last season, the Packers were 2-5. Love hadn't played that well. Packers general manager Brian Gutekunst said Love had 10 games to show he could be Green Bay's quarterback of the future. Love was exceptional for the last half of the season. In the Packers' final 8 regular season games, he had 16 touchdowns and then 1 interception. The Packers rallied to make the postseason in Green Bay's playoff win over the Cowboys. Love had a near perfect 157.2 passer rating. The Packers lost the next week at the San Francisco 49ers, but led that game until the final 2 minutes. Love still needs to follow up that great half season, but the Packers obviously aren't worried. Love played at an elite level for half of the season, and now he's being paid like an elite quarterback. Let's see. More like Cody Rhodes. You talking about that guy. I saw Jordan Love in person last year. Jordan Love is very good. I agree. Love might be a Hall of Fame QB, but Tua isn't. Exactly, Leo, and that's what I'm saying. You know, Jordan Love, I told everybody this before he got in the league. I told everybody Jordan Love is a dog. He's going to be fine. But the thing that jumps off the screen is this. His deep pass ability. His ability to read teams, to read defenses. Not only that, Love played good down the stretch of the season. But during the early part of the season, they had to get set up. They had to get set up. But I see him being a Hall of Fame QB one of these days. I mean, he just got that it factor, man. Like when you seen him out there throwing the ball, like it was effortlessly how he did it. Yeah, I agree, DC. That's what I was saying earlier. All he can do is beat bad teams. Yep. Damn near took the Packers to the NFC Championship game in his first season as a starter. And with who? Think about it. Who did he have? He didn't have no Tyreek Hill. He didn't have no Jalen Waddle. He didn't have no Berrios. Ain't that his name, Berrios, the other guy? I'm not finished yet. So he hasn't shown me anything. Love has shown me with lesser talent that he's better. And then you also got to think about it. Matt LaFleur called a lot of bad games last year. He was costing the Packers early in the season. Remember? Y'all were watching those games with me. And Love doesn't have. Yep, I agree, DC. Tua has more. Yeah, Tua had more help. Tua had a lot more help. And I'm not taking nothing from Tuna, man. Now, listen, if you like Tua, that's fine. But in my eyes, I just see him as a game manager or an okay quarterback who can play above average, but he doesn't have that extra gear I see. Jordan Love looked like he got it. He just has to keep gaining experience. Green Bay can really draft quarterbacks. Can't they, though? They went from Brett Favre to Aaron Rodgers, now to Jordan Love. Green Bay is crazy. They know how to pick quarterbacks. They have an eye for a quarterback, and they know how to mold them. Then he beat the Cowboys last year. Yeah, blew them out. I told everybody he was going to beat the Cowboys. Tua look like shit versus the Chiefs. I mean, yeah, but I mean, look, the Chiefs defense is very underrated. I think a lot of people don't give the Chiefs defense enough credit. I got to make a video talking about the Chiefs defense because they helped the Chiefs win so many times. Yeah, that's true, DC. I agree. No, Diesel. My goddad is a Dolphins fan. He been a Dolphin fan since Don Shula. Since they had that 72 and not 72, I'm tripping. I'm thinking basketball. When they had that undefeated season with the no-name defense, that's my goddaddy's team. My goddaddy loved them Dolphins, bro. He loved them to death. The money market is trash. You got role players today getting superstar max money. This is sad. I don't know how these owners and GMs get fleeced, especially in the NBA. Well, you got to understand, Cheyenne, the NBA has less players. They have less talent. But the thing is, this is the thing. The NBA, they can't tell whether somebody's great or not because they want to make them great. They're trying to make somebody into a star instead of just being the star. And a lot of times these guys will have flashes in the pan game, and then owners will be like, oh, we got to sign him ASAP to a big deal. It's like, why? Like, why are we going to sign this guy to a big deal? Don't make sense. Right, DC. The Falcons. He came from the Falcons. Oh, yeah, Diesel. Can't forget about Bart Starr, man. One of the greatest quarterbacks in history. I agree, DC. They did a great job. Fabulous job. I agree, Mr. CM23. Jordan Love was, listen, I told everybody last year, Jordan Love was going to lead them guys to the playoffs. I told them. And honestly, they could have beat the 49ers. If it wasn't for some of those questionable calls in the game, they could have beat the Niners. We could have had Green Bay versus the Lions again. And who knows what would have happened. How do I feel about the Bucs this season? Our defense is going to be great. Baker is going to be the issue. This is why I wanted JJ McCarthy. Baker is basically, he can manage the game, but his issue is when we need him to win the game or control the game, he don't do it well. You know, that's the problem with him. But I think we could win our division. But if the Falcons put Penix in and the Saints put Rattler in, we're in trouble. But I ain't worried about the Panthers. They ain't gonna be nothing again this year. So it's like whatever. The Ron Wolf trade for Favre. Elliot Wolf is Patriots GM now. I hope he is as good as his late Hall of Fame father. Facts. I think the Patriots are going to be, Leo, I think the Patriots are going to surprise a lot of people. I think they're going to surprise a lot of people. I think everybody's counting them out right now. I think Jacoby Brissett's going to start, and then they're going to ease one of the rookies in. But I think in the long term, Melton is going to be the better of all of them, of all the quarterbacks you have right now on the roster. HD, you sound like a suffering Jets fan. No, I like the Bucks. I don't like the Jets. I have never liked the Jets. I hate the Jets. It's going to be between y'all and that tailhole Falcons for the NFC South. Listen, the Falcons, I'm not worried about the Falcons. If Michael Penix starts for the Falcons and Rattler starts with the Saints, we're in trouble. I'm just letting you know that now. Yep, Bucks fan. What's up, my T girl? How you doing today? I mean, tonight. I just hope the Patriots can be competitive, still rebuilding. They're going to be repetitive. I mean, they're going to be competitive. You guys have a solid defense. Y'all brought y'all running back, which was good. And y'all just need y'all quarterback just to complete some passes. He don't have to do the whole time. You know, that's it. Like, I think the short term Knicks will be better for now, but I still think Melton could be that guy for y'all. Good. How do the Jaguars look? Jaguars, y'all, the thing with y'all is I think y'all overpaid for Trevor Lawrence. We'll see, but the Jaguars issue is going to be, can y'all finish? You guys started off fast last year and then you guys faded. Y'all issue is going to be with the Texans and the Colts. And how is your secondary going to hold up? Because you guys' secondary kind of faded late last year, and your front four, was decent. But y'all got some hell of linebackers. Offensively, y'all need to run the ball more. If Trevor Lawrence gets a solid run game, he'll be great. But if you got Trevor Lawrence throwing 40 to 50 times a game, you guys are going to lose. Yes, I'm in the division, yes. Profile names are wild. I like my T girl. I like that profile name. As an Eagle fan, I'm worried about the Redskins. I think they could potentially give us a competition for the NFC East. Winner, they got a nice squad, and Jaden Daniels should ball out. I mean, he should ball out, but here's y'all issue, DC. Y'all got Kellen Moore. Y'all got Kellen Moore at offensive coordinator. Kellen Moore is one of the worst offensive coordinators in history. Then y'all still got Nick Sirianni. Nick Sirianni gonna look to throw Jalen Hurts under the bus as fast as he can. Watch what I tell you. Watch what I tell you. But Jaden Daniels will be fine, but is Cliff Kingsbury gonna mess him up? Because remember, Cliff Kingsbury, the offensive coordinator in Washington. And we've seen him in college. His play calling was trash. Not only his play calling, his schemes were terrible. So I don't trust them. Then the Giants, hell, we saw them on Hard Knocks. So who worried about the Giants? So to me, the person who could beat y'all the most is yourself. That's it. That's the only person. No, I don't see it. We did. We should have got more QBs in the offseason. Plus, we lost Calvin Ridley. Yeah, I didn't understand that. How do you let Calvin Ridley go? But I guess they had this. I guess they had to pay him that contract, so that's why they let him go. But in my opinion, he should have never got that contract. They should have paid him less and then kept Calvin Ridley. Now Calvin Ridley gone. Calvin Ridley gone now. So now what? Now what? Christian Kirk got to show he can stay healthy, because when Christian Kirk got hurt last year, they were in trouble. For real. They were in trouble. Christian Kirk got to stay healthy this year in order for them to be successful. If not, I can see the Jaguars looking outside wishing they was there. He said we got the Cowboys leftovers. Yeah, y'all sure did. I agree. Somebody said the Big Ten is the best conference in college football right now. I disagree. I still got the SEC. Yeah, they do. Secondary bad. Yep. Just run the ball. Well, let's see. What's up, Jay Edwards in the house? Chilling, man, chilling. Just going through some daily stuff. Yep, they always throw the brothers under the bus, dog. Same old script. He said we ain't worried about the midgets. Yeah, he did go to the Titans. It's gonna be tough, man. That AFC South gonna be tough. He said Calvin really playing with the mayonnaise and coffee, man. Yep. The man who put mayonnaise in his coffee. Crazy. Yep, I agree. Yeah, we're trying to enter because not only does it have more money, you know, but we really wanted to go to the SEC, but I forgot what happened. I think we disrespected the SEC, and they told us not to come back. So that's how I look at it. But you know how it is. But like I said, I could see I could see I could see the Jaguars, if they run the ball, I could see the Jaguars get into the wild card. This division of the AFC South has the potential to have 3 teams come out of it, just like the AFC North. The AFC North and AFC South are the 2 toughest divisions, in my opinion, in the AFC. Now, it could change because if the Raiders do what they're supposed to do, it could be interesting. The Chargers, they got Harbaugh. You know how Harbaugh is. Y'all know how Harbaugh is. He finna come and run that ball down your throat. Strictly down your throat. He don't care. When was the last time FSU played in a national championship game? It was just recently. It was like 2014 or something. 2015. When was the last? Yeah, 2013. Yeah. That was the last time we was in a national title game. Yeah, it was real recent. More recent than them damn Florida Taters. They sorry behind. Yep, the SEC does fit us. We beat Auburn in the championship, play UF every year, recruit out of GA. Why not? Exactly, but they're trying to hate. They basically are upset because the first time they offered us to come, my T-girl, we turned them down. And they've been mad at us ever since. AFC South is very underrated. Ain't it? Ain't it underrated? You got the Texans who picked up Stephon Diggs, built that defense up. Then you got the Titans. The Titans, you don't know what they could do. The Titans could mess around and come out and smack everybody. The Baltimore, I mean, not Baltimore, I'm saying Baltimore, but the Indianapolis Colts, you got Jonathan Taylor and Anthony Richardson about to be on the same field together. You know? So you know how it is. Yep, exactly. We should have been in the college football playoffs ASAP, and they screwed us. Yeah, they're a dark horse, man, but I don't know. We got to see. I got because y'all got our old coordinator, man, and he like to throw the damn ball all the time. He like to throw the ball every time. But we'll see. Yeah, I agree, my T girl. Georgia could be the new Alabama. Nah, I think not. Georgia's the Dallas Cowboys. When you least expect it, they choke. So we got to see. I think the Chiefs three-peat, and then they go away for a while, and then they come back. An Ohio State fan said they're in the conversation this year. They could be. They could be. Uh-oh, Andre coming here saying Detroit Lions Super Bowl bound. I could see it. It's hard for an SEC team to beat us now. So let's see. Hey, Miss D, what's going on at Sweet 201? How you doing? I hope everything's cool. Yeah, FSU should be in the SEC, man. Like, it fits us. But the Florida Taters, you know, they mad. You know, they don't want us to come to the SEC. Oh, we would have beat them. Yeah, if all our stars are out there, yeah, absolutely. Oh, my wine, Lynn have a Super Bowl season. They could. The thing with the Lions is, from what I've seen, you know, they can make it. They just got to run the ball. They got to be able to control all personalities, and they could get there. I agree, they do. Ohio State need to do that. Right, right. Forget your agenda. Put the best. Put the best in there. For real. Yeah, I remember that. But Miami just ain't been able to find that rhythm yet. He said that rivalry divided my family. It did. It divided mine. My brother Pico, a Miami fan. Me and Kraken, we're Florida State fans. And then the youngest brother, he liked the Florida Gators. Picture that. I agree. They did. Now, the last news on the docket. Now, okay, now the Chicago Sky announced plans for a $38 million training facility in Bedford Park. Hold on. So, the Sky revealed the plans for the new $38 million practice facility. They attempt to secure a playoff spot in 2024. It's partially due to Angel Reese's impressive rookie season. The team will also be looking forward to a new practice facility on Thursday. The Sky announced plans to build a new $38 million practice facility that is scheduled to be completed by December 2025. The new facilities will be located next to Wintrust Sports Complex and cover approximately 40,000 square feet. The new performance center will include 2 regulation WNBA courts, private facilities for the players, player lounges, a new film room, an advanced training room with strength and conditioning equipment, a private chef's kitchen, and more. It will also feature 24-hour year-round access. After the Sky previously practiced at a public facility roughly 30 miles away from Wintrust Arena, they'll be just 11 miles away from the site of their home games once the new facility is completed, per Filippo. Players will be able to live closer to downtown Chicago and have a shorter commute compared to the old Performance Center. We could not be more excited to announce a practice facility that will raise the bar on athletic performance, set the standard for player amenities, and support our players with exceptional resources built exclusively for them. Sky co-owner Nadia Rawlinson said as part of the announcement, living in downtown Chicago will also give Sky players the opportunity to experience all of the benefits of our world-class city. In the meantime, Chicago will look to earn a playoff spot as Reese continues her inaugural season. The former LSU standout averaged 13.5 points and 11.9 rebounds per game during her first 24 starts, earning an all-star nod. So basically, let's see. So that's dope. I'm proud of what the Chicago Sky doing, and they needed to do this because how are you going to try to win championships and you're playing in a rec center? That's not cool. So by doing this will help them out a lot. Now they want to win chips, and in order to win chips, you got to attract the free agent. Kalea Copper said it best. She didn't want to leave Chicago. Kalea Copper wanted to stay at Chicago Sky till the end of her career. She left because of them being cheap. And being cheap doesn't get you nowhere. So the Sky owner had to realize, look, Angel Reese and Camilla, they happy now. What would have happened in a couple years from now when they're that one star player or one key player from getting to a championship? But you robbed them of that championship because you didn't want to make a facility. And they're seeing how popular Angel Reese is. Angel Reese is real popular. What free agent don't want to come play with her? Her game translates to anybody. Because what I want to see is them bring championships back to Chicago. And I think they will with this stadium being built. Plus, they have, of course, have a room to make content, which is made for Angel. And probably some of the other players might want to get in on it. And then you got a private chef's kitchen. Remember Kalea Copper said, you know, the food, we had to worry about what food we were going to get. We had to take care of ourselves when it came to food. So having a personal chef who can give you the right foods and help you, you know. So you know how it is. So this is a big move by Chicago. They said it'll be done by next year, 2025, December, I believe. So we'll see. Can't wait for it. That was a really great rivalry. Yeah, it did. Let's go at early release days when UF played. That's cool. I'm a big knot. Chicago Sky new facility. Big Notre Dame and love the games with MIA, FSU, Florida. NFC North is a 3-team race, Packers, Lions, and the Bears. I wouldn't count the Vikings out of it. Yep, Angel Reese effect, exactly. Yeah, they are. Yep, congrats to them. Yep, better facilities bring the best talent. I agree. Yep, Angel Camilla Kennedy is the glue. Very good move. The Sky won like 3 years, like a year, no, like 2-3 years ago. So they won championship. Now they just want to add to the legacy. So that's dope. Mess with that. So, you know, how do you think USA men's will do in the Olympics? As long as LeBron doesn't close, I think they'll be okay. What worries me is that KD is really the only one who could create a shot. You know, I think the men will be fine ultimately. But the thing is with them is KD, the only one, in my opinion, from watching, can create his shot consistently.